I'm Calvin Hartley from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
And I'm Jarren Harkema, and here we have Lego Myst. Myst Island. Myst is an old computer game from the 90s. It was a point-and-click adventure game, a puzzle game, and so we decided to recreate the island. You land right there on the dock by the sunken ship there, and you progress through the game. So recently, Myst created a 3D version of the game where you could fully walk around in the game. So that was a really our way to actually build this by looking at all that reference image on the computer there. We also were able to hack the game and able to fly up out of the island to get a nice overview of it, so we could really get the shape down and get the placement of all of the objects.
So we started out really building the structures in the buildings first so that we had a reference for the island itself, and then we kind of built a sort of scaffold for the island and built the edge and the grass around it, and it all came together real smooth, and it was an interesting build. I think we're both heavily have a background in Technic and Mindstorm, so it was interesting to kind of expand our horizons with this build and go more back to the basic brick type of system. Building outside our comfort zone was a part of it. You know, with all the landscaping, you don't do that much with the Mindstorms, so that was, I think, one of the challenges.
Also, just working at this scale, a lot of these buildings are very intricate and detailed. As you can see on the side of the library there's a lot of odd shapes going on, and so that at scale, you really want to be able to capture all of those details, but sometimes you have to make some of those sacrifices. So knowing where to try to add those in and where to give some of those up for the sake of the scale is a tricky balance to work with.
No idea exactly how many pieces. I know we ordered probably 3,000 parts for a lot of the buildings, and so it's probably in excess of 5,000. You know, a lot of it we already had. The island splits into two modules that we just set in some boxes and drive carefully, but it splits into two parts that are easy to carry.
This is a micro-scale version, obviously. Our plan is to create this at 2x scale in all dimensions to match the minifigure scale. So look out for that. We're not entirely sure when that will be complete yet, but we have many of the buildings already designed up. It's just a matter of ordering the brick and working on that larger scale.
And the larger scale would afford us the opportunity to have some of the functions from the game where things are moving and changing on the island. So that should be a fun project.